Hey, this is Anthony from RevZilla TV. You can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Alpinestars Megaton DS jacket, available at RevZilla.com. So we've seen the Megaton in the past, the new Megaton. Handful of changes moving into 2015. Remember, it's a 4-in-1 jacket, 3 to 4 season textile, removable dry star liner, removable thermal liner. Again, giving you a ton of bang for the buck. Sitting just above that gunner on the tech scale, but not as technical as something like the Valparaiso or like the Bogota. Keep that in mind. Now, if we look at the Megaton moving into this year, handful of changes. 2 changes regarding the vent scheme, better airflow. They have now taken these vents and they've moved them toward the outside of the jacket. So again, the riding position, you're gonna have a little bit more room to work with. What they've also done is they've taken your sleeve vents and they've moved it on the outside of the sleeve. Again, better positioning for airflow at speed on the bike. You're also going to notice that a lot of the lines of this jacket have been changed. So there's still a black version, still a black red version. This is your gray, blue, and black version. And what they've done, they've taken a jacket that really has a basic, or what I would consider a classic box cut, and they've added some lines to it to make it feel a little bit more sporty without being aggressive on some of the TPU panels. So again, still that box cut, it's still going to be a classic cut, but now it has a little bit more of a sport refinement. So think multi-season sport and sport touring riding. Again, quick note on Fitment, Peter, 6 foot 195, 42-inch chest. He's wearing a size large. It fits him. He has a little bit more room to work with. Again, it's not that tight, aggressive fit. And remember, if you're concerned about fit, we ship for free over 39 bucks. And as always, click right here, leave me your comments or questions, your feedback on our YouTube channel. Now, if we move back into the guts of the jacket, let's talk about the armor. Bio armor in the shoulders, in the elbows, and the forearm. You're also going to have the ability to upgrade the back armor with Alpinestars to get that CE level protection. The outer shell is going to be a 600D poly, again, giving you a decent amount of abrasion resistance here. And you're also going to notice from the adjustability side of things, there's a little bit more on the change factor here. The first one's going to be the collar. Differently designed, again, it's going to have a different style loop back so that at your speed in the summertime, you're able to hold it open. Notice it's neoprene at the top of the collar as well. They even give you neoprene across your Adam's apple. As they move past the collar into the shoulder and down, you're gonna see it's a different denier and you still have that pad. But now as they move down to the arms here, different style connection cinch across the bicep. Again, it used to be 360 on the outside of the arm. They've refined it. Now you have a snap at the forearm versus another big clunky strap. Again, I like that they've refined it. And again, they've even, remember, tweaked down here at the cuff, neoprene line, and then you have that 2-way zipper up the outside. And notice this zipper this way is going to be an auto-locking YK from Alpinestars. Now, if you look at the front, basic hand warmer pockets, you have your basics there. Turn the face away from me. 2 key changes on the back of the jacket now. Notice elasticity, micro-elasticated panel here on the top of the elbow. Done in fabric, giving you more range of motion. And now they've also extended it down here. You can see it very clearly in blue. This gives you a better size, better range of motion with this elasticated panel here on the Megaton DS from Alpinestars versus the original Megaton. And again, notice down here as you move all the way down the side, you're going to see a big waist adjuster. 6 total vents on this bad boy. You have your sleeves, you have your chest, and you have your back vents as well. And remember, with the liners out, they're direct vents going all the way through the garment. Turn backwards for me, Peter. They've refined the top of the collar and your dual-sided cinching up there so you can ratchet it down if you get caught in a really, really gnarly or nasty storm. And then what I really love, I hated the original back of this jacket, and I love what they've done. They've cleaned it up, they've refined it, they've made it a bit sporty, but a little bit more mature. The original version had a big A-Stars logo, it was little Ninja Turtles for me, had some odd lines. This side on both sides has these different TPRs, or I'm sorry, these temper foam pads. They're going to be built in, but again, they're classic and they're refined. I think this crowd really is going to be somebody that's more on the sport touring side of things, maybe your sport commuter side. They're not looking for over-the-top aggression in your face shredder. They're much more master splinter. So if I move down here into the seat of the jacket, you're going to see a nice drop seat. Again, different denier. You have a couple areas of temper foam that are baked in. Reflectivity at the seat, reflectivity along the sides, reflectivity at the back of the arms. Again, a great sense of protection baked in from a reflectivity standpoint, even with the backs of the elbows, or I'm sorry, the shoulders here. These are going to have the reflective A-Stars logos that's just going to pop at night. Now remember, back pad, insert. Bionic back insert from this guy, add CE1 or CE2 protection from Alpinestars. Come back around to the front for me, Peter, open it up. Now we talked about the internal guts. Nice big zipper pull, YKK going all the way down. Notice big zipper garage behind it, keeping water away from the zippers. All Alpinestars now has a waterproof Napoleon pocket, which is a nice touch. And when Peter opens it up, Here's my main outer shell. You could add a bionic chest protector. Notice up here along the collar is going to be neoprene, very, very soft as well. Again, fully functional in the shell, nice big pockets, and a 360-degree zip here on your Megaton. Now you move into the inner liner. The inner liner is your DryStar. Waterproof, breathable. Not going to breathe as well as Gore-Tex, but again, DryStar is making sure it's not that trash bag feel. It's going to have that nice breathability. And then if we open it up even further, you're also going to see these red zippers. Sorry, I almost punched you in the face. Quilted thermal liner from Alpinestars. Notice again, nice fleecy collar on the thermal liner. So you have your thermal, you have your DryStar with its own pockets, there's your rain barrier, and then you have your basic outer shell with a DWR on it. It also has a mesh lining. Again, that's going to complete the square here. Again, solid price point below the Bogota, which is much more adventure focused. There's going to be your sport touring focus from Alpinestars. Nice refinements to comfort, fit, and style that they worked into the new Megaton DS. The next step in your journey is to click right here, read other rider reviews at RevZilla.com. You can zip that bad boy up for me. You don't have to take my word for it. As always, we're going to ship for free over $39. And if you want to talk to a gear geek, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the new Alpinestars Megaton. Subscribe to me on YouTube's RevZilla TV. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.